One of you guys, thank you so much for joining us on the day of power of Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. Hopefully, this is not your first time. Hopefully, this won't be your last time. If this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are truly deeply rooted in African tradition. Those are the ATR'S. And I want to say salutations to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. Whether you're a mystic or you're agile, whether you are a Lutheran, whether you are a Presbyterian or apostolic faith individual, my teachings on this platform are universal laws. They are applicable to each and every one of you guys. What's up there, Jeremy? First in line, salutations to you as well. Sister Rhonda in the house. ATR'S, we appreciate each and every one of you guys. First of all, I want to say salutations to my Madrina and to my Padrinos and to all of my brothers and sisters all over this globe that watch and tune in, whether you comment or not. Universal laws are applicable to each and every one of you guys. And I do not teach my personal practice on here because I need to make it applicable to each and every. What's up there, honey? All right, Miss Whitney, 79 Sagittarius in the house. Thank you, baby, for being with us on tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and especially to those that are riding this wave with me. Is that not my Boaz? It's him. What's up there, Boaz? Pisces in the house. Let me tell y'all something. Not only am I excited about receiving the Orisha, the sister of Oya, but I'm excited about the pathway by which we are operating. This is my day of power. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries and my rising sign is Pisces. I teach about energy, frequency, and vibration on these lives, and to teach us common sense when it comes down to magic and learning how to be grown about what we do and decisions that we make. I am definitely sporting my Oya on today, and I am very thankful unto God, Oladamari, the mighty and zombie, as well as El Shaddai, the Elohim, and some of us Yahshua. What's up there, Monique 444? I think I did too many fours. She gonna I'm gonna play that. But I thank God for each and every one of you guys because I'm excited about manifestation. Now, also, before we get started, these are the cards that I read from. These are truly the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. I want to say hello to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you. You did it right. All right. All right. I like the sound of that. I did it right. That's right. When she tell you did it right, you go with it. Don't argue with her. All right. I am also burning some tobacco. It's my day of power, y'all. I have been doing so much. I got a chance to get a lot done today, and I am thankful unto the Most High for that. I also thank you guys for your cash app, your love, your support. That those that do not know, I practice many of the ATR'S. I don't like to use the word practice, I perform. But I want to give you guys some teaching today. This is a day of power where I maximize my energy on the day of Jupiter. Jupiter is about wisdom, it's about expansion, it's about growth, it's about wealth. It's the God complex. The divinity that I believe wholeheartedly in, no matter what tradition that I operate in or initiated in. And I do believe in divine energy. I believe that we are all made in the image and likeness of divine mother and father, and that we have yin and yang. Some of us have more yin than yang, and depending on your setup, spiritual setup. But this is why I am still a advocate for astrology. I'm not big on horoscopes or predictions that come out of people's mouth, because people forget we are responsible for the action that we take, and that is an instant magic manifestation. Hold on, I'm playing some of this. But let me tell y'all something. To those that are ordered your some of your talisman, whether it was Oshun, whether it was Obatala, or whether it was Yemi Ya. I don't have Yemi Ya. If I do have Eligwa, I have Ogun, I have Oya, I have Oshun. I think that's it. I did say Obatala, but I do have those. And I'm just very thankful for the growth, the support. Yeah, Jupiter rules our sign, yes. And Jupiter is the biggest planet in this particular solar system. Not the biggest star in the galaxy, but it's definitely the biggest star in our solar system. The next planet would be Saturn. Now, what's up there, my eldest son? One thing I do on my platform, I keep it 100. Now, I am not a love and light spiritualist. My energy is very dark. My energy, I create a lot of light, but I'm big on dark matter, chaos energy, and I don't want anybody following me, not knowing what they're getting into and the things that I actually believe. Even though I do not put my personal practices out there, I'm not the type of preacher or pastor or person that operates in the confinements of Christianity. I don't believe in turning the other cheek. I would never tell you to be the bigger person. I don't believe in those concepts of thought, but I do believe that if God be for you, he's more than the world against you. I do believe that you have a right to defend yourself. Monique said, honey, you can send, our Cash App. Now, what I am going to do, I have another ceremony that I'm going to be going through. I'm going to be receiving Bablu Aye, his mother, and his sister, and another Eligwa. And if you want to support me in that, you're more than welcome. I'm going to have Monique I'm going to get 12 people if they desire to help invest in that process as well. But I'm going to be putting that up on my website. So if you guys want to donate towards that, or you want to, if you want to pay the bill off, it's almost a $13,000 bill. But we're going to get that done before my birthday. Like I said, I'm working. I'm already saving money, so therefore, I always give my my base and my fan opportunity to support in what I'm doing, because that is what I believe in. Just like I come out of church, I believe in sowing and reaping. I really do. What's up there, Karen O'Brien? What's up, Jazz, my Sagittarius from Augusta, Georgia? Y'all know I got to put that extra in on. Now, I am burning money incense. I am burning love incense on my day of power, as well as tobacco. I want you guys to understand something. I put a lot of things out there. I don't tell you the secrets, but I want you to know that real spirituality does cost. And just like a real education or real business, it takes money to make money. And I do that because I want you guys to understand the level of responsibility and the level of stewardship that is important. And then you still got to live while you out here doing all of this. Okay, so remember that. I appreciate that. Now, we're going to talk about something today that I'm very good at. I want to share this freely to give you guys a opportunity to understand whether you're doing hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, whether you're a mystic, Ajay, whether you do any type of magical art with shamanism, Kabbalah. It don't matter. This is I call this spiritual mapping in the ATR'S. Now, I'm gonna first start with Psalms. This is not Orisha work. This is voodoo. I work with Loas. So I'm one of my spirit's colors are purple and red, and so I've already put this spirit before. Put these candles. These are candles. These are called bougie candles, and we burn these differently than 7-day because I practice different arts. But these are bougie candles, and so these are one of the spirits, Loa and voodoo spirits that I work with, and so I got this on the side. So they do this tonight. That was on my desk, so that's what that was. I'm gonna be doing Psalms 107, 1 through 3. Spiritual mapping in ATR. What's up there, my love? Taurus in the house. Just to name the incense if you want to Cash App in the title. I don't know if you're talking to me or that, but I do have healing incense, better business, high John, oil of gladness, triple threat, peace incense, love, road opener, mental clarity, blockbuster, money incense, guardian angel incense, ancestor, reversal, protection, stop gossip, and court incense. Just for y'all to know. So, like I said, I have products on here. No rush. I don't force people. I don't force grown people to do nothing. I just put stuff out there. Now, Psalms 107, 1 through 3. It said, "And oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endured forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he has redeemed," or taken back. Redeem means to take back. Redeemed from the hand of the enemy. To all of you guys that have not watched Clash of the Titans, when you are operating in God energy, goddess energy, It is when you are descending, or your heavenly body or your higher self is descending, and that has a lot to do with a research. So my guardian angel incense will work for that. But it has a lot to do with your guardian spirit. And voodoo is metet, when they did your little angel. And so when you're dealing with that type of energy, that type of frequency and vibration, you have to feed. You have to feed that particular energy. And when you are allowing that spirit to descend from the heavens or the cosmos, and you're dealing with that galactic energy, it is a certain type of way that you have to administer that energy, because this is the whole concept. Redeeming or taking back what the enemy or some adversaries on low level vibration is trying to take from you. What's up, Boss Brave? So this is one of the things why I advocate for my guardian angel incense. But listen to what it says. Redeeming from the hand of the enemy. It said, and gather them out of the lands from the east, from the west, from the north, and from the south. So, reason I want to talk about this today when I say spiritual mapping. This is why science, bendición, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. No matter what your spiritual tradition is, this is why geography is important if you want to practice real magic. All right, that New Orleans, you already told you. I told you I'm coming back to y'all city because I want some of that dirt. So when you understand real magic, real chi, real prana, you understand why geography matters. Where you place something, where do you get certain things from, which direction. Also, what is important is understanding directions. When you are doing real conjure, placing your headboard in the north aspect of your house versus the south or the east or the west, all of us that practice real magic, thank you for showing love. Yes, from Louisiana. We all know that when you place certain things in the east, the west, the north, the south, it changes with the energy. Each direction is a different manifestation. Also, where spirit comes from, whether that spirit comes out of the north, whether it comes out of the south, what we call those winds out of certain direction, where we stand certain. All of us that manifest know that that is very, very important to deal with certain levels of manifestation. Now, why do I say geography? The earth element houses certain energies depending on the type of landscape of what has been done on that particular earth. So depending on how many animals or how many people have been fossilized in that earth element, this is why I had Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, to order me a crystal that came out of the earth right out of Africa, and because I wanted something from that particular land. Any of us that are conjurers, obeah work, any form of conjure, while we get dirt from oceans or we get dirt from graveyards, land energy is important. What took place upon that land? Even if we're doing destruction work, if somebody got killed in a certain area, blood was spilled or animals were fighting, we utilize that particular energy. Do I recommend quantum leaping as well? I actually do. To be honest with you, depending on mathematically how advanced certain people are, especially when it comes to geography as well as geometry, understanding that helps people direct energy, harness energy if they have understanding. Hold on, do I have my come to think of it? I don't know if I. Well, I could use these as example. Both of these are this one is dirty. These dirty, but both of these are quartz. When you're doing magic and you're mapping, spiritually mapping, you are figuring out not only the energy. What's up, my baby Scorpio Keish? You're not only figuring out what type of energy you want to harness, but what you want to harness it in. When you deal with a sphere, that energy is going to go 360 degrees. If you're dealing with a pyramid, that energy is going to come from above and it's going to go to the center and it's going to direct from the base of that particular pyramid. but it's going to harness on the center. This is why in Egypt they placed the pharaoh inside of the pyramid in the very center, so when that energy came in, it would generate or harness with inside of the body or the bones of the pharaoh, and so that would project the pharaoh's spirit beyond the what we call the matrix now. Everybody with the matrix stuff, but in order to leave this this matrix. So pyramids project energy. If you are powerful enough as an Aj, a witch, or Sham, y'all don't care for the word witch, but you know how to transcend this matrix and allow your soul to go into other dimensions other than this earth realm. Zeus. Okay. Anyway, somebody take care of Bubblicious over there. Now, I don't know if I had put this over here, but I have a Vogel crystal. I don't know if I still have it on my desk. But I'm explaining this. Where you put your altars matter. What you put your altars on, what direction. I have my my Blackthorn wand here. My Day of Power. This is a warrior's wand. It also resonates with my Orisha. Also my Palo spirit. My spiritual dad is Lord Death, which is Bablu Aye, and my spiritual mother is also Lady Death, which is Oya. In Palo, Centea is my mother, and Timlatera is my father in Palo. But depending on the particular energies, the particular workings that you do, you direct energy from and to certain locations based on the manifestation that you are expecting. And this is why I tell a lot of people, if you are not an educated person, you don't believe in studying math, and you're not trying to embrace geometry and all these, you're never going to excel that far in spirituality. You're never going to be able to harness enough power to actually be recognized with in the galactic energies and celestial energies. Because it takes the understanding of math. It takes the understanding of geometry. It shapes and spheres. I don't know if I got it over here. These shells right here. Oh, Tim Latiers, you're okay. All right. Thank you for sharing that. But see this right here? This shell still represents the womb. When you practice magic and you're mapping, when people create maps, it's about location. It's about directions, how to direct energy, direct people, direct places. When animals migrate, they have a built-in GPS. When we talk about it's all mapping. Jesus had a spiritual map. He knew where to send Peter to get the money. He said, render to Caesar what is Caesar. When you understand spiritual mapping, you locate, and you are able to locate and also direct other people to places of power, to direct other people to locations where they can get their healings or strengthening their healing, or the possibility of getting their healing financially. When you understand the womb, you understand why we use the cowrie shell. They're also representing currency. This is why we use Yemiya or La Serene or Mami Water, because these shells represent not only the womb, but they also represent currency. How can you direct energy when you don't understand where we get these particular items from and why we utilize them? Also, sir and ma'am. Oh, I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow. I had Paulo Diablo. I'm doing some dirty work. I always keep it real with y'all. I'm getting certain things prepared to handle business. When I say handle business, to do the darker aspects of my Sagittarian energy. And when you're spiritually mapping, when we talk about counting up the cost, it's also understanding what type of resources you have, what type of support you have, what type of allies you have. Also, spiritual mapping has a lot to do with the type of people that you are going up against. Remember when they were talking about the land of the milk and honey? Think about how they were saying, oh, we are grasshoppers, they are giants. You got to know who you're going up against. Some of y'all don't realize in certain traditions, if you attack one person, you are attacking a coven. If you attack one person, you're attacking an elate. You need to know, you can't just be out here not counting up the cards. What's up, Alicia? Magic and spiritual mapping is understanding the terrain by which you battle on. When I go other places, I commune with the spirits of nature in that area. I also talk to the spirits that I give offerings, and I commune with the spirit that rule over a particular place, a city, or a state. I don't just be out there doing magic. When I go to certain places, I am communing with the spirits that are already there. That's spiritual mapping. I am also showing respect for their residence, where they actually I'm visiting, okay? But that is their residence. When we go to certain locations, whether it's Orishas or whether it's Loas or any type of entity, we realize that we're mapping that area. And so when you have good teachers, they're going to tell you place, okay, you need to go here to get that represents Oya, or go here that represents Babalu Aye, or go here that represents Ezeli Dontor, or go here because this area right here. It's no different than you having a good fishing hole. Spiritual mapping, you have to understand the terrain. If you went to, what is that place? The rainforest. Having a good guide, somebody that knows the terrain. They know what type of animals, what type of beasts, what type of critters, what type of what water is good for drinking, where not to be caught at a certain night, what kind of tribes that actually live in the rainforest. Like a lot of y'all out here, you don't have good guidance, and you on territory. You don't know if there are booby traps out here, because most spiritual practitioners, we all set up booby traps. We call them protection. And when you don't know the terrain that you're on, you don't, even UPS, we teach people how to deliver packages. Knowing the difference between when it's certain seasons, when it's people got I'm just saying, when people start putting stuff out for Halloween and Thanksgiving, they tell us do not walk on there because there's wires there. Christmas time, you got to pay attention to certain things. A lot of you guys, in order to be a good spiritual practitioner, you got to understand geography. You also need to understand geometry. You need to also understand when you are trying to manifest something, you need to know what could hinder you from getting that manifestation in that particular area. When I am astral traveling, I do that a lot. When I astral travel, I have to also, when I'm in the midst of getting ready to take some people down, I got to know what kind of protection they got around their homes, what kind of protection they got around their spaces, what type of people that are protecting them. I need to know what spirits are in this realm with them, and other spirits that are in other realms that still watch over them. Because some of y'all, everything that protects people are not visible. Some of y'all don't know enough about spirits and dimensions that other spirits live in. Even though I'm a Tata. In the shadow realm, there are spirits that watch over me. I contact them with my my ancestor staff that's over here. I contact my Eguns with other spirit staffs that I have over there. I have another spirit that is in voodoo with those Loas. I have another it's at my front door. At my church, I have certain things. When you go to war as a god or a goddess or a spiritualist, you need to understand why spiritual mapping is important. And say, for instance, if some of you guys are burning incense, I have to know how to neutralize that energy, especially if I'm trying to do you harm. Because there's a lot of people that practice and burn incense, and it creates an atmosphere of protection around them. I got to know how to diffuse that. If they're burning candles, if they got certain things up. My younger years, my mom married a man who owned a funeral home. Lucky you. And we lived on top of the something. Me tell you, at nighttime, it was always high activity there, and a hearse would turn on by itself. The radio. Like anybody has ever been in my house or been in my church or been in my other homes that I have did conjuring, there's so much spiritual activities. The other night, the doorbell rang. Went outside, there was nobody. My doorbell literally rang. I was in the back part of the house, and so I got up to see who it was. Nobody there. But spirits will do stuff like that. They move stuff. That's normal in my life, but that's something I deal with the dead a lot. So because when I talk about them, they come around me. So when you're dealing with spirits, knowing how to set your altars up, knowing how to set your homes up, depending on how your house is constructed. Is it a box shape? Is it a rectangular shape? If it's an oval shape? All of that matters, God, when it comes to energy. And this is the stuff that I try to explain to people, especially if you want to get deeper into stuff. Why my son plans on going with me to Haiti. After I get through with these other initiations into Ocha and receiving certain spirits, I have to go and venerate my Loa, and I have to do certain ceremonies with him. So therefore, I'm going to go to Haiti for that. So I'm just telling you guys that I'm excited about ridding myself of my enemies, ridding myself of people that are throwing, that watch me on their on social media and have negative intentions towards and trying to impede my success. It's not going to work. I'm getting more prepared. I'm amassing enough artillery to do what I need to do before the end of the year. I want to encourage you guys, take out time to understand energy. Take out time to educate yourself. Take out time to understand there's difference between celestial spirits, between galactic spirits. There's nature spirits, cosmic spirits. There's so many different types of energies that are out here in this universe that come from the energies that have collided with Mother Gaia, Tiamat. There are certain spaces on the planet where the energy is very, very, very strong, and a lot of times people go back home to go to war against me because they're stronger on their own land than actually over here in the Americas. So sometimes people, in order to fight somebody like me with the type of energies that I have, sometimes they go back to Jamaica, sometimes they go back to Haiti, sometimes they go back to Ireland, sometimes they go back to spaces where they're most strongest, and so therefore that's where they war from. Well, my powers do not come from these earthly planes, so therefore I'm able to amass a lot of energy to combat a lot of different spell work that people be throwing at me. I try to educate people so they will understand it's a lot deeper than these people teach on this social media platform. It is a lot deeper than just significantly burning incense, because me burning my my conjure in this pot, and then me placing this particular pot on a pentagram or a patipimbo or a veve or other depending on what I'm doing. It changes the energy, and it allows the spirits to operate very, very differently than you just having it on the floor or on a desk or an altar. I have been communing with cosmic energies lately. Now, let me explain that. Now, I use with cosmic energy, I use my guardian angel incense. Cosmic energy is chaos energy, and it is very dark energy. It is very thick energy, and it moves very fast. And I utilize that a lot of times to neutralize magic that is being thrown at me from people that are using elements. They're using iron. They are using their pots. I neutralize a lot of spell work through cosmic energy. I entrap a lot of spirits, especially their eguns or their infumbe or those type of spirits. If those spirits are coming from different worlds, you have to be able to go into those worlds. I think the best movie, not one of the best movies, is to watch the movie about Thor, Asgard. Understand the different realms of the spirit. Every spirit doesn't come from the same realm. Then everybody cannot operate outside of their element. Also, another good movie to watch would be the Avatar, to understand a lot of stuff I'm talking about right now. understanding that everybody cannot manipulate all the elements. They don't have it like that. Some people can. And so a lot of times when it comes to spell work, and a lot of you guys are out here trying to do spell, a lot of your spell work is one dimensional. So people that deal with cosmic energy is dealing with godlike energy, celestial energy, godlike, deity, deified. These are very high transcendent energies. And so they have to be harnessed. They have to be cultivated very differently than earth energies or any other type of energy. Type of magic should be done by the professional. But a lot of people, because they listen to a lot of stuff on social media or TikTok or other platforms, and they're not licensed, they don't have the experience to harness that energy. I have fulgurite is a particular crystal. It's not really not a crystal, but it is sand that has been struck by lightning. So a lot of times in hoodoo and different things, they will get wood from a tree that was struck by lightning. Or in Palo, they have the same concept. In Ocha, in Santeria Lukumi, especially in Kabbalah, Haitian, they understand that energy changes when certain elements strike, or a water's been struck by lightning. Don't go there while it's being struck, of course, but this is the danger of working with certain energies and frequency. A lot of you guys that deal with rainwater, storm water, while the lightning is striking in the sky, that water that's in the atmosphere is electrified. And so that energy is very different than the regular water in your tap water or ocean water or whatever at that particular time. So spiritual mapping is very complicated. It has a lot to do with math and science, which is geometry and geographic locations. It has to do, it costs a lot of money because people have to go to different locations and harness that energy, commune with those spirits in that particular energy, and hopefully that those spirits want to work with that individual. Because just because you go somewhere don't mean those spirits want to work with you. Don't mean that those spirits are gonna protect you. That's what I want to share. I just think that when we do stuff, baby, better late than never. But this is why I'm very big on raw material, because raw material harnesses energy, and so therefore I'm not always in the same elevation. So I have crystals around here that harness that energy. This one right here is this is a pyramid, but this is moss agate, earth energy. This is very different than energy of lodestone, but I would set these up very differently. I did an offering to Uriel, and when that energy came, I felt it strong. Yes. Uriel is a very electric energy. Ando bosa. I have to be careful about mentioning these spirits' name because I myself a spirit, and so therefore it's almost like summoning them when I mention their name. His energy is very electric, and it's also it makes things happen very suddenly. I know when I moved to Vegas, the cosmic chaos energy, Oya, Shango, Timotera have been communing with me more. Yeah, desert places, dry places, like with me, with Babalu Aya, I'm gonna be dealing with more swamp magic, conjurer. But locations matter, and it can either enhance your energy or weaken your energy, depending on who you are and what you're walking with, and what's walking with you, I should say. You can go to one place and get really strong, and then go somewhere else and get really weak. Certain locations, Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, a lot of times when I was doing workings for him, I would take him to the woods because that is the place for Ochosi. Other Orishas, but there are certain places where I knew that the vegetation was really strong, and so I would take him there and I would do conjuring work there with him and strengthen him through some of the things that he was going through at those particular times. California has strong chaotic energy, super dark. Yes. I think that California energy is Mosaic, Kabbalah, Gothic. California also has Mesopotamia energy. Even Celtic, some Celtic magic. I would practice even Kali Ma out in California. Certain areas harness different types of energy, and that's the reason why we map. We spiritually map. We understand the location of that energy. We understand why people tap into certain things, and that's we move on. California is full of Santeria and Palo. Absolutely. California is where I came from, and I use water spirits and wind spirits. This is why in most ATR'S, they try to figure out your lineage, because whatever land you come from, born out of that ashe, born out of that chi, even though you are no longer in that area, you still carry that energy of your birthplace. Your ancestors carry that energy of their birthplace. That's why it is so important to understand your energy ashe. I used to use unsettled. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that's Alicia. I read that wrong. I used to be so unsettled at night when I lived there. I was a church girl. Oh yeah. Yes, I did when I was there. When I go back to visit, I pay homage. Exactly. Loving this live. The wealth of knowledge here is superb. Thank you, Natasha. A lot of people. Like, I'm gonna tell you another thing. If you fly on an airplane, depending on your energy, it can actually strengthen your energy, or it can weaken your energy. If you go on a cruise, it can, depending on your energy, because certain spirits do not cross over water. When we used to go to Bahamas and do conjure work from Bahamas, you had to cover and wrap up. I'm gonna use an example. Wait a minute. Do I have anything? Hold on, y'all. So, okay, say if I was doing conjure work and I was in a location and the person coming to me has to cross over water, right? Love offering sent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I'm just using the lodestone, right, as an example, right? So if I'm crossing over a body of water, and depending on the type of spirit that or if it's a certain spirit, then what I do is I wrap this. I'm just using an example. So I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna carry out certain money, because it will weaken certain things. Crossing water will weaken your mojo bag, or weaken your talisman, or weaken it. So you protect it by covering it up. So basically, like, you will put on a raincoat, or you will put on an umbrella, and so you will. This particular lodestone is alive. So sorry, y'all. The energy is it's my day of power, so my energies are like on 10. So you would cover this up, and then you would put this in your suitcase or whatever, and you would travel from one location to the next, where by the time you get home and you cross that body of water, that it still has the power. Because if you don't protect certain fetishes that you get from certain places, especially if you traveling in and out and international, that stuff, by the time you get it back to the States, it's weak as water. Like all them ceremonies you did, by the time you get that in Gonga back here, it's weak. It's drained. Okay, so I mean, this is why we feed our spiritual fetishes, certain things to strengthen them or protect them. But you have to care for your spiritual item just like you would care for your leather purse. Your leather purse, like you have to take care of stuff. So I mean, and that's the kind of stuff you learn when you're around real conjurers. I am going to ask if you had people from Louisiana out there. Trying to tell them the Hoish is my people here. They probably got family on the moon. They give away peanuts like they had an auction. $1, $1, $2, $2. But those are the it's the two. Can I send my protection bracelet back to you? Yes, you can. But guys, when I tell you like the stuff that I'm into, I don't put it on social media, because if people if they can't maintain what I got on social media, I mean on the website, they're not gonna the deeper things of the spirit, the deeper arts that are readily available. It costs money, and so a lot of people are not willing to invest in that type of conjure, and so therefore I don't waste my time. But there are certain people that are around me now that are serious, that they trying to get into the heavier aspects of magic, and so that's where I'm headed right now. I don't mind doing the cute stuff because I want to help all people, but I'm really geared on doing deeper conjure and manifesting works on a whole nother spectrum of things. So I hope this helped you understand spiritual mapping in the ATR'S. It don't matter you in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, or Kumin. Being wise, having strategies, having understanding of geometry, of geography, understanding why my guardian angel incense should be in my especially if you want to do celestial magic, especially if you want to do galactic magic, especially if you want to work with higher self, cosmic energy, my guardian angel incense. If you want to elevate your ancestors, my guardian angel incense. Contact your guardian, elevate them. Baby, never late. Say better late than never. Let me see if I got any offerings here on tonight. If you guys listen, and before I say this is not for everybody. I'm offering 12 people, 12 spaces. It's $1,000 for my to help donate. I'm gonna have Monique to place it on. If you decide to send it through Cash App, if you want to do more than that, that's fine. But I only need 12 people to assist in this. I will be receiving my on the 28th my pot from the ceremony that I did for the sister of Oya. It had to stay with my padrino for 9 days. So I had to do but I picked that up on the 28th, and then I'm gonna be preparing to go through those ceremonies. So if you can't, please don't take. I appreciate what everybody do, but I don't want nobody to feel like this is a strike. If you cannot do it, don't worry about it. God will make a way. It'll get done. Somebody just sent me a cash app. Thank you for that love offering, Monique. Okay, all right there. Okay, let me get y'all together. This right here, I use this in voodoo. This is not Orisha stuff. This is voodoo stuff. But I want to show y'all some stuff that I was doing. Hold on just a minute. Quiche is mental clarity. This is my Esa. My day of power. Love. This is a good day. Always when you're dealing with your spiritual leaders, always be a blessing to them on their day of power. Everything's stronger for them on their day of power. And reading, okay. Reading for Scorpio. Got her. Okay. Love offering. And then I got Darius. Oh, hold on. Darius. I'll text you that for your to do the recharge. Just when it comes to recharge, so all you gotta tell me how strong you want it, and that has to do with the amount of money. That's all it is. Darius, reversal, stop gossip. If you want to get into the heavy hitters, those are like 2,000 or 3,000. 3-piece. And I think he said 2 ancestors. I know that's right, Alicia. 2 ancestors. Yeah. All right. Mental clarity. I told some of my members, I'm a type of person like this. I'm very fair with people. Like, I tell them how I get down, what I'm into, and what I'm doing. And with my mind, I text my members in the group chat, because I don't want nobody to follow me and tell me, oh, I didn't know you were doing all. Listen, Linda, yes, you did. I'm very transparent in that respect to my members. When I'm going to certain members, I tell them whether they're going to support it or not. I don't do it because they support. I do it because I feel like I'm the leader and I'm responsible. I'm a responsible spiritual parent. What parent leave and don't tell the child where they going? I ain't got to tell you what I'm doing because I'm too grown for that. Ancestor, Lakeisha, Guardian, Ebasa. Spirit's coming in strong. And Guardian Angel, Lakeisha, and then we got Darius. Let me burn her stuff. And you know, and my thing is, guys, ask your spirits. Shamari, hold on. Shamari, I appreciate you, darling. I got you, Darius. Oh, I got you, Karen. Let me write it down if I don't forget. I got to do Darius's next. I got Karen O'Brien down for Angel, Guardian Angel. And then I got Shamar, yours haven't come through yet, but it'll come through. I got Monique Love offering. Thank you so much, dog. And hold on. Let me do Darius first. Keisha's burning. Reversal. Egun, Darius. Protection. Stop gossip. Stop gossip. Darius. 2 ancestor. One and 2. Ebasa. And then I have Peace Instant 3. There it is. And being sufficient when it comes to stuff like that, it only makes it easier for you as a spiritualist, as the vehicle where the energy gonna flow in there. And taking care of yourself. Make sure if you're gonna practice real magic, you have to take care of yourself. You know, you just cannot be out here being reckless with your body, because your body is the Merkaba. It's the house for the spirit. And if the house is damaged, then how can the spirit? Look at that right there. Ooh. That was key stuff. And then I got Karen O'Brien down for guardian angel incense. Got her. I'm gonna check it one more time. I don't have it as of yet, Shamari, but I appreciate it because you're a woman of your word. Let me do this reading for is that my baby? Yeah, my baby Scorpio. The more you learn, the more you should understand you need to learn. I'm the type of person, once I've learned something, it makes me in my mind I'm saying, okay, how long I didn't know this and how many other people been know this. Like when you learning, you got to remember there's other people that have already known that for years, decades. And that's why you should not be arrogant and cocky in the sense of thinking you know it all, because I'm telling you, it's some stuff out here in this thing called the spirit world. And there's things that still amaze me to this very day, and I've been doing this since I was a child. Coming December, I'll be 51 years old. Trust me, I can honestly say that God can keep you stimulated and keep you focused and keep you interested, because it is vast out here. Hear these, hear these words. My day of power is getting stronger. I think yours just came in, Shamari. Yeah, thank you, Shamari. I think it just came in. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Kish the Scorpio. Ebasa! Kish the Scorpio. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes. A lot of times, you got to know what you up against and know what is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on. What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? Your shadow, the money's showing up, but it's not showing. But I think this is Shamari gonna come through. Kish, eliminating negative thoughts in shadow for my Scorpio. Ayin Lamed Mem. It said, I am now switching off the destructive thoughts that emanate from my ego. This is just making sure that your mind, with Scorpio energy and being a possessive energy and Pluto and Mars energy, transformative, you cannot be in ego, my baby Scorpio. It said, in the space I have opened, a gentle radiance of spiritual light appears. Being negative, not liking something is one thing. You don't want to be negative about a situation. And negative meaning seeing the world half empty, expecting the worst. You don't want to do that. You want to expect the best. Remember, your energy is that way. In fact, being in health is key because it can be spiritual. Yeah, I always teach health is wealth. Health makes wealth, and you can't keep wealth without your health. Also, your middle card says, speak your mind. Scorpio. I think this keep coming up in your read too. Non-tav. Hey, it said, when I need to tell the truth, this name gives me the courage and to open my heart before I open my mouth. This is just talking about a lot of wisdom for this Scorpio. And for whatever reason, you're going to be able to counsel a lot of people, and you're going to have to know when to hold them and fold them. And when I need to hear the truth, it gives me the strength to open my ears and close my mouth. So this card right here, I like this card coming up. And I would do Psalm 23 for guidance. And then your outcome card is certainty. It says Chet Ayin Mem. It said this name helps me to receive when I share. And I'm going to say this because this is your outcome card. Minister Mario helped me on seeing a full glass. Yeah. And he come along. If anybody could teach that, he could. Because he used to be so negative about stuff. He used to wear a lot of labradorite bracelets and stuff like that to help him. But he, even in his final days, he was so, I'm not even going to use the word positive, but he was at peace. I like the song. If I would think of any song in his final ascension, would be "Blessed Assurance." He had an assurance of the outcome. That's the more I look back on those days and what he was doing and how he was doing and the level of clarity that he had, and this is gonna happen. Don't worry about this. I mean, he would, and it had unfolded exactly the way he said it was going to unfold. My crowning and everything. It talks about, it says, I can see the opportunity that Sharon gives me, and I am aware when I receive with right consciousness, I am also sharing. This is a certainty of life. When I connect to it, I move out of the black hole into the light. And this right here, this is so very, very good, because it talks about reciprocity. Basically, your outcome card has a lot to do with reciprocity. The energy you give out, you get back. You're giving, you're sharing of yourself, your energy, your resources. That energy is going to come back. You are definitely in a good space with this particular card. I have been saying Psalm 23 since I was a kid. As a church girl, didn't even know that I was saying it until now. That card right here shows up really strong. I mean that song for you shows up really strong in this read. Okay, let me make sure I ain't forget nobody, cause I'm very happy, y'all. I'm very happy about receiving the sister of Oya. I'm going to get my Oya sword. I am going to because I am going to deal very brash with certain people. I am going to take my Oya sword to the cemetery. I am going to touch certain graves of people, of my ancestors, to bless my sword, so I can thoroughly and completely and fully put it to their ass. I am strengthening my Oya sword with the blessings of Ogun. Oh, thank you so much, Stormy. I appreciate that. Yeah, listen. The best way to learn is watch somebody that do it. And even if you can't do it as of yet, the things that I saw at the time when I was younger, my spiritual dad doing, or people that was around me, some of that stuff I wasn't able to manifest right then, but I knew it existed. So even if you are not at the level to perform the workings that I do, the way that I do them, don't mean one day you won't be able to. But it's good to be around somebody to know, like, damn, what? Yes, I take my sword out there. I go to my ancestors. I got some other places I'm going to take it. And I'm going to, just like I would place, I put my my blade in the coffin of the I should say coffin, the casket of my father, to protect me. When he comes to me, he used that blade. There are certain things I put in the casket of Minister Mario. There are certain things that my kids are gonna have to put in the casket with me. Oh, hey Stormy, those are my numbers. The offering you sent me, those are my numbers. Thank you, Shamari, I got it. I don't mind sharing, y'all. My numbers are 369, 69 mostly. But those spiritual numbers, if you ever want to send an offering, you can send $369. You can send $3.69. You can send $36.09. Like, using those numbers with me. Alicia said, Shamari, my grandmother, great grandmother, and great aunt taught me biomacy and praying. Oh yeah, and did even realize until I got. Let me tell y'all something. That is a good skill set to have. And knowing how to open your Bibles and work, and that's why it's so important to work with your ancestors. Do what's natural to you. Magic should be as natural as breathing in and breathing out. Oh, she said that's why I did it. Like that. That's what I mean. Being smart when it comes to your magic. Being intentional when it comes to your magic. You can send $3,690. You can send $3,600,000. Not yeah. You can, yeah. Make it, make it. All right, am I good? There you go. Yes, baby. Listen, thank you guys so much for believing in me. Thank you for the comments, the shares, the likes, how you guys comment on these videos, how you interact. I am very blessed. I am very thankful. I thank God for some of my anonymous givers. They don't want nobody to know that they're giving certain things, but I appreciate you. To all of those that don't mind nobody knowing what you give, that's fine too. I just appreciate what God is doing, and the people that resonate with me, how you guys are so rabashe. How you eto rabandolobohosa ande de besa rabashe ando baboko na 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 basha eta rabashe. Thank you, Lord. Esa. Thank eso rabande. Woo. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Woo. The gratitude that I have for all of you guys that believe in me, that trust me with your spiritual needs, the level of patience, the level of belief system. It is, I have a lot of gratitude, and I thank God for my Padrino Michael, and my Oba, and my Elay. I thank God for Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. I thank God for Sister Angie and her love. I thank God for my church family that is sticking with me, and even the ones that are not sticking with me. I thank God for you, because I'm at a different place in my life. That I am unbothered by people's lack of commitment. I have a goal to reach. I have a journey to. I have a God to glorify, and I am intent to reach those heights and to manifest. And where my ancestors, my Egons, my Moretos, and that my melanated people will start embracing their spirituality and falling in love with their Ashe, and we as a collective, and special to my spiritual tribe, I love y'all so much. I am going to be contacting some of you guys, because I'm going to be coming to your city, and some of you guys have proven I'm faithful over a long period of time. I want to be able to practice my magic more openly and more fully, but I want people to understand how I get down. I don't want nobody walking around here not understanding how dark I really am. They say blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. I thank God for Chief and the tribe and the answer. I know that's right, Shamari. After I gave yesterday, some things were revealed to me, not even an hour. I know that's right, Alicia. Thank you so much. Let me tell y'all something. I aim to glorify the God and Goddess that I serve. Come to cold Minnesota. Oh, I will. Listen, I got some attire for you. I'm not afraid to go in the cold. Listen, I come from a family with some resources. I got an uncle that lived in Wisconsin, so y'all know how cold it is in Wisconsin. I'm gonna keep these nuts warm. I promise you, wherever I go, if it's hot, I'm gonna keep these nuts chilly, and if it's cold, I'm gonna keep them warm. So I understand landscape. I am ruled by Saturn, so dark is good. Yes, sir. Can't get any darker than Saturn. It's the black planet. It's the black planet, and Saturn is my destiny star. Now, Minister Mars said, you need to embrace your Saturn. You is too generous and too kind to these people, and they taking you for something to play with. I'm embracing my destiny. Yes. Thank you guys so much, and to all of you guys that have I make sure that Chloe gets the donation that you guys sent. Thank you, Sister Monique, for sending many. I ain't gonna call her name, but many of you guys have been sending offerings, and I make sure she gets. She's like, thank you. She's going to. Am I gonna say it? I hope I don't say it wrong. I told some of the members she's going to. It's not the prom. Homecoming. She's going to homecoming. She's this Saturday. She's going to her homecoming. She already sent me her pictures of her dress and stuff. I made sure she was appropriate. I said, your daddy won't mind that dress right there. So but I just thank God for a lot of you guys that realize that we are a spiritual family, and that and you do what you can when you can. And I just want you to know, not only I appreciate it, but she also appreciates it as well. So thank you for that as well. And to those thank you to the ones that have sent me money for food. Thank you. Does Chloe need anything in particular? Only thing she told me, to be honest with you, she wants one of these. She told me she wanted it for Christmas. So I told her I would get that. She wants an iPad for Christmas. This is her dad's iPad, but it has a lot of the business, the church business. So I told her, I said, I can't give you this one because it got too much of our personal information on there. But she said, well, can I get one for Christmas? I told her, yeah. So that's really what she wants, an iPad. So if you guys want to chip in on that, that's fine too. But I just want y'all to know that I would like to acknowledge, because sometimes you guys send stuff, I'm not online and you send it, and so I want to, now that I'm online, I want to acknowledge that many of you guys are still supporting her, making sure. But she's real techno geeky like her dad. Like that's definitely his daughter. She's definitely into technology. Age of Aquarius. She's a Pisces, but she's definitely into that. And so I already have a card. Either if the other monies come through, her dad left a car here for her. She's be turning 16 in February. So depending on how much money I come up with from his insurance, either I'm gonna trade that car in and buy her a newer car. But she has to get her license. So I told her when she come over here, I'm gonna take her in this car, depending on what kind of money I get up, and I'm gonna teach her how to drive my way. And then either I'm gonna trade that car in and get her a newer car, or see how she do it. And then if she do all right with that car, then I'll buy her a newer car with her dad's money. We're gonna handle this. Her dad already paid for her college. Before he left here, her college is already paid for. So he's been working on that since she was born in the world. So her college is paid for. So a lot of stuff I just got to do upkeeps and maintain certain things. She's really a good girl. We have really a close bond, and so I'm very, very thankful that he didn't leave a lot of work. Just maintenance. And y'all know women can be maintenance, because she love Amazon. So I got her money on her Amazon card. So such a yeah, I really appreciate that, and I want to acknowledge that, because many of you guys are that. Thank you there. Say God got your back. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I'm true to the real. God is good to my children. I got 3 boys. And in spite of a lot of things, when you be good to other people, a lot of times we so busy trying to take care of our own children that we realize certain blessings will fall on you by taking care. Because you don't get no blessing. Well, you know, other than your kids thank you for it. But it's more blessing when you bless somebody outside of your bloodline. It really is. And he has been a trooper and a faithful individual to me, even to death and even after death. So I thank God for it. So much love to each and every one of you guys. Appreciate you, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. If they allow me to be off, I'll be getting some more orders out and taking care of some the consultation. So some of you guys may hear from me tomorrow as well. If Troy let me off. All right, much love. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment up and about. And what else I was gonna say? And if you want to support me and me getting initiated in Babalu Aye, I will be getting 4 spirits from that, and that a little under 13,000. So I got it. I'm gonna make it happen. All right, God bless you guys. I'll see you on the flip.